Hello everyone! So thank you so much for watching the last video at the Dutch LPA event. That's so appreciated, and in that video I promised you to do another video which will be a little bit longer and a little bit more detailed and with some more information about Customiety and the brand and the community and the clothing collection and everything. So I'm so happy that you're here now, and I really hope that you have enjoyed your event and that you have had some very good days there. Yes, as promised, then I will be uploading this video on our YouTube, so that's where you are right now. Um, uh, and yes, of course you know that that is where you are right now because you're there, but anyways, put that to the side. So let's just start somewhere. So what does Customiety actually mean? Well, Customiety came up because I was thinking about, okay, so what is this clothing brand all about? And it's about custom-made clothing, and it's about our society. So I kind of took custom-made and society, I chopped those two words up in two, and then I put them together, and in total I kind of figured that Customiety sounds really good. It's not too long and it's easy to remember. I think it makes sense, and it also says a whole lot about our brand. So how did Customiety actually start? Well, this Customiety idea actually came up around 15 years ago. At that time I was very young. I'm 30 years old today. So at that time I was around 15 years old, maybe 14. And I was sitting in a train and I was going somewhere. And then I looked out of the window, and at the train station I saw a little person walk by, and it was an adult person, and the person was wearing clothing for the children collection in H&M. I could just recognize that right away, and I really felt that that is not fair, that a grown-up person, that an adult person have to go shopping in children clothing stores. So it moved me, and I felt like looking more into it. So when I came back home, at the time I was still living at my parents' house. Then I went to my brother's room, and I kind of went in and lent his computer, and I started Googling. So where does little people buy their clothing? What is their clothing opportunities, and so on. And at that time I found that there were no stores, and that most people either had to shop in clothing stores for children, or they had to go to the tailor, or they had to second-hand shop clothing from each other. But if you do that, then you will kind of have to shop outdated clothing items, which is not fun if you're into fashion and kind of want to stay on the beat. And yeah, so of course at the time I was very young, so I kept thinking about it, but I also put it to the side until I was 17 years old. Then I just couldn't resist to do something about it anymore. So I contacted a few people to see if I could get some sort of investor on this project, because I was very young, I didn't have the resources and everything. And so I actually tried to make Customiety into a reality already back then. But in the end, then I did not find the resources. The whole process stopped, and from then on, many years has passed. I have still not been able to let it go. And then last summer I was sitting on a cafe having lunch with a good friend of mine, and we just started to talk about dreams and passions. And then Customiety just came to me again. I really felt like, okay, so now is the time. You're 30 years old now, and you will actually be able to make this brand into a reality. So what are we going to do now? So the next step from then on was that I created this Instagram account, Customiety as you know it today, and then I started to post pictures of people with dwarfism. Of course, I asked like all pictures which is on our account. I'm sorry, that's my dog. All pictures which is on our account is approved by the person who is on the picture. It's very important for me, and it has been like this always, that everyone feels comfortable, everything is transparent, and everyone who wants to join Customiety feel like it. So that's a very important value for our account. So I started this account last year in 2020. I think it was in September, and then from then on it just I posted a few pictures once in a while, and I could really tell that more people started to follow, and they really connected with this idea about having a global community. So when the account grew bigger, then I started to make stories asking people, so would you be interested in a clothing brand for you? And if so, what kind of clothing items would you prefer, and what colors, and what to shade, like how would you like it to feel? Would you like it to be shiny or soft, or do you think a lot about sustainable fabrics and so on? So when I kind of felt like, okay, now I have the pieces together, which I'm able to produce at this current time, because some clothing items is more expensive to produce than others. At least that is what I have found in my research. Then I started to create this collection, and then when I found that, okay, this collection has a red thread, it looks beautiful, we need to make it into a reality. So I spent many sleepless nights, to be honest, on looking for the perfect manufacturer for Customiety. And finally I find one which is located in Turkey, and I reached out to them, and we instantly had a very good communication together. And I got this contact person who has been my main person through the whole process, and she has been incredible, and so hardworking, and so determined, and so understanding, and so wanting to do the very best work together with us. So we started to do this process, and it was during Corona, so I was not able to fly anywhere. So we did all of this through FaceTime. So I went on all the Turkish markets looking for fabrics together with her being online, and she was showing me colors, and she was touching the fabric, trying to make me understand how it feels and the texture and everything. And we spent a few months on that. And then once we had found the perfect fabrics, then our manufacturers sent those small pieces of fabric to us. We received it here in Denmark, where our company is located. And then I kind of had to start this process of trying to imagine, okay, so this little piece of 100% cotton, how will that look on our t-shirt? And white is not just white, and black is almost not just black. You know, every color has some, it just had to be the right colors and the right feeling and good quality as well. And it was also very important for me that I know that once you buy a clothing item and you have to go to the tailor, you end up paying twice. So the end product will be very expensive, and that's not the point. And so I really wanted to avoid that. Our clothing collection is not more expensive than any other clothing items. We just made sure to order a mass production, and in that way it has been possible for us to actually offer you super normal market price for a mid pricey clothing brand. So yeah, and then yeah, we agreed on the fabric and the design. They started to draw it on the manufacturer. We got it produced. We got it back home here at our office and got it all stacked up. And then we started this, of course, process of wanting to sell our products to you. And that is only a little bit more than 1 month ago. Actually, all of this happened. We had our launch August 9th. So it's 2021, so it's not long time ago. And we have been so grateful and so happy to see the positive response. And we're doing absolutely everything we possibly can to get our brand out there. So, and that is of course also one of the reasons why I want to make this video for you, because it can be difficult to connect with someone when you're not in the same room and I'm not able to show you my products physical and for you to touch them and try them on and all of these things. So maybe we'll meet one day. I really hope that I can come and visit you. But for now, this is how we're going to do it. Yeah, and then there's another detail. Of course, we had to go through the process of developing our size chart as well. And that was such an amazing process. So we found 2 fitting models, a woman and a man, and they had the measurements of the general measurement of a person who has achondroplasia for women and for a man. And then we just started this process online as well. So our manufacturer called us on FaceTime and they had a tailor, and the tailor was explaining me how to do the correct measurements, and I was lying on the floor doing everything wrong in the beginning, and we kept having these meetings and they kept sending us samples and we kept trying them on our models until we really created the perfect size and the perfect fit. So today we have a size chart which exists of 3 sizes: a size small for people who is around 120 centimeter tall, a size medium who is for people who is around 125 centimeter tall, and a size large for everyone who is kind of above 135 centimeter, 140 centimeter. Yeah, so that has been our process until now. And then I just wanted to mention a few words about our whole thoughts behind our collection. And so there really goes a thought behind and into this collection. So one thing is to create the perfect size chart and get the length right and the fit okay right. Everyone has different body types. So I wanted to make sure, okay, so we will create the perfect length for our clothing items, but I do want every single customer to have the perfect fit as well. So how can we do this? So in the end, I came up with this idea where I wanted to integrate cords into every single clothing item. So in almost every of our clothing items, you will see some sort of cord being integrated. So one example could be our t-shirts. They go until here, but it has a cord integrated all the way here. So you can actually just adjust it by pulling the cord, and it will go up and make a very beautiful wrinkle, a beautiful detail to the design as well. And you can kind of adjust if you want your t-shirt to go until here, or if you want it more up, or however you prefer it. The same thing with our skirt and our dresses. So you can also kind of create not only the perfect fit, but you can also adjust your clothing item to fit multiple different occasions. So if you're going out and you want to wear your going out dress, we have a clothing item in our collection named our going out dress in rosa and in black, a beautiful, silky, super light and shiny dress. Then you can actually decide yourself how long you want it to be, and also how you want the fit to be. And actually you can also change up the design by pulling the cord or not, because you will have the wrinkle or not. So you can wear this dress with a sneak and keep the cord loose so it will be longer, or you can kind of pull the cord and you will see this beautiful wrinkle and the dress will be shorter, and you can combine that with a heel and you can go out with a cocktail and it fits perfectly for that occasion as well. So that was something about our name and our story and our process from starting on Instagram to having this collection all of a sudden. So the last thing I will say is that I think it's difficult for me to show you every single item, and this video will also be super long. And I know that most of you have schedules, so I won't take up too much of your time. Now I think you know everything about our journey, and hopefully you have a sense and a feeling about who we are, and I hope that you feel interested in getting to know us better as well. So if you go to our website and our store, which is located online on the internet, the web link is www.customiety.com. Then you can see all of our products. We have 10 different styles, but we have multiple colors and multiple sizes, 3 different sizes, as I just said before, small, medium, large. So that means that our whole collection is actually wider. And I think you should just browse around in your own tempo, have fun with it. And then this is actually a quite important little detail to share with you, I think, and that is that in every single product description, we have made sure to make a size guide that hopefully will help you to choose the perfect size for you. And we are also explaining how tall our models on the current picture is and what size they wear, so you can really get a feeling and a sense of if the clothing will fit you in the size you choose. So that is everything I wanted to share with you today. I hope you have enjoyed to listen to this video and to get to know Customiety a little bit better. You can always feel free to contact us. Our email is custom@customiety.com. I will also put all of our informations in the comments below, in the description below, and then we will always be happy to help you and to guide you, and please don't hesitate to reach out. We're here for the same thing. So thank you so much for listening. Take care, and I hope to maybe see you one day. But for now, see you at our Instagram Customiety, at our store Customiety, or through email, or yeah, I guess that's the options for now. Enjoy your day so much, and thank you for listening. Bye.